I'm only gonna say this once, okay? This is Phase 2 of Operation Glacier. The first assault already fucked up, but we're missing a man. We had a 4-man fire team come back, even though we sent a 5th-man fire team. So here's what you're gonna do. 4-man fire team are gonna strap to those 2 Apaches and fly in. We've also relinquished an A-10 from the U.S., and I want the air support to cover the frickin' 4 men to go in to Jug Room Fort, grab the Lance Corporal regardless of his status, so you might need either cable ties or a frickin' body bag, and load him up in the Apache. Then you're gonna have to send it back to land, because if it's taking a slot, that means one of you idiots aren't gonna be able to get back home. So after he's landed and they've brought him out, then the Apache's gonna grow back and grab the other 2 guys. Anything else is up to Rube, who's going to be commanding this operation. Do you have any questions for Zeus?
No, that's good.
Alright.
I'll be right, Zeus.
I'll be on 50 if you need me.
Copy.
And so will I.
Okay. Let's see.
Alright, let's get our frickin' music on. Quickly tab out now that I gave my little brief.
But as close as possible to the AO.
You know anything about the AO?
Can I just take you fucking prison?
Then there is 2 ZSUs.
What's up, guys? Lear the Lance Corporal here. We're, doing their stuff.
We don't have any recon.
Here's the deal. You did just come back from that position, so you know that there's a frickin' big wall on, according to the map, on the southeast side. To draw it, it's like that. That's the wall. There's a guard tower here and a guard tower here. That's all you really know. Otherwise, you're going to have air look at everything, but again, you might want to clear them hot on everything, because broken arrow. But it's up to you.
Copy that, and the longer we wait, the worse it gets.
Affirm. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? So this is recreating an op that basically Rube wanted to do. He gave me some information about an operation called Operation Glacier. So what I've done is I've taken an actual portion from Google Earth and recreated it in Arma, and then everything else is just part of the actual map terrain. But we're gonna recreate this segment, because realistically they pushed up to a wall, they breached it, and then they fell back after the guy was shot.
Team 6 now.
So these 2 guys are gonna come in, or 4 guys are gonna come in with the Apaches, they're gonna land, and then air support's gonna blow the shit out of everything as they clear out this building. Rube, can you still hear me?
Yep.
One more thing, SOTCOM saw that they dragged the Lance Corporal's body at the flag marked location. We don't know where specifically once you get down there, but it was one of those buildings. We can't see in the buildings, so yeah, have fun.
So, if you want to, we can come in there, fire the missiles at watchtowers, blow them
Or
up.
the Weck, thanks for the sub on Twitch Prime, my friend. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed today's op. And just a reminder, it's going to be more of a cinematic op today. We're not actually trying to kill them. This is just kind of an air playground. The only real AA in the AO is a ZSU gun back here and static.
Yeah,
Everything else is just going to be light arms fire.
we test that.
But to look around, and we've got some BMPs around, BTRs.
Test it now.
We've got some tanks back here just for the lulls, but I'm going to start stacking stuff up.
We can come in, cut those watchtowers, deploy you in the riverbed.
And let's also drop our global setting again. But we're just really waiting on them. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing alright. The Halloween op, the first one I have coming is going to be tomorrow. Yep. Sign-ups are still open. There's like 5 slots left out of 26. But I've got 4 things planned. 2 of them are relatively similar, but I want to do the scenario twice. First op is more realistic, and then the fourth op is like, what if we just combined a bunch of crazy mod and had an April Fool's style op, but in Halloween, with frickin' mutants? So this should be good. I'm gonna move the AA gun. Can you look up?
50 check.
Oh yeah, he can look up. Otherwise, we're just waiting on him.
Fucking radio?
Just waiting on these dum-dums.
50 check.
No Nazi UFOs for Halloween, exactly. Please no Nazi UFOs. But here's the deal. I've got him in an unconscious state. This is high command to Rube. One last thing. Don't have your medic pack the fucking hostage, because that's just going to make this more difficult.
Good copy.
Because if they pack him, that'll bring him back alive, and I'll just have to kill him off right then and there. But the reason I have him as unconscious is because you have the carry ability for people that are down. So it'll look a lot more cinematic if they carry him out rather than drag him out in a body bag because Arma 3. Anyway, Gavalor is taxed out. Also, let me show you guys something cool that Ace just added.
You do have a hostage, by the way. He's sitting right next to you. Pilots, let's take off.
Okay. That's not... Alright, I guess we are having a live hostage. They told me yes and then no, and now apparently we are having them. That was Lee. Player, teleport.
Okay, good. We're about it, so we need to, be aware of the other's position.
I'll just drag him in here real quick. Are his legs sticking out the back? Nope. Alright, cool. Hidden in the corner. That's fine. But let's watch these guys come in, shall we? So 2 choppers have been deployed. They are moving over to the right, and Gavalor is also taken off. So it might be a bit tough for you to see, but some of the guys are basically sitting on the sides of the Apaches. And if you're wondering, these are the JS Apache models from the 3CB mod.
What's the rules of engagement for me?
I mean, this was a British op after all.
You see to be killed, basically. Anything that is hostile, you're free to engage as long as you know where our position is and you are not shooting it out.
Cover that.
So what I had envisioned is the Apaches and Gavalor going nuts on the AO, and then after a lot of the carnage was done, then they'd land the people in. Because that's how they did it realistically. But I think they're going to deploy them further back here. They're going to fast rope them.
Get on the ground. That's coming.
Yeah. How did he survive that fall? He's definitely fucking crippled for that, but... Good one. This is already turning out stupid. I guess we'll talk about that in debrief and maybe redo it, but other than that...
Be advised, one of our guys just somehow skipped down on the ground.
He fell off the helicopter. Let's just leave it at that.
That's a pretty high height to fall from a damn helicopter. I'm surprised he's not dead.
Get on the ground. Come back to me. brief idea on where the compound land corridor is.
Send again, can barely hear you.
Do we have any non-whereabouts on where the land couple is?
This is High Command. He's at the blue flag.
He off me, shut up.
Rube's already pissed off.
Apache pilot, let's do your thing. Let's double time it.
Massacre the AO, guys. Come on.
Scab on the ground.
Yeah, I was basically just following them around.
Way to engage, way to engage. Apaches are first gonna take out some towers and put us down, then you're clear to engage. We'll wait for your first run.
Well, this should be good. Are they just gonna, like, swarm into the AO here? Because there's the fort. Or a part of it. They're about to have everything start to fire on them. Okay, I guess you're blind. Even though I have the damn spotting mechanic set to 90. Is everyone just blind today? There we go. So they just did a pass.
Calls on Linguini, why are you flying so damn close to the AO?
Where the hell's Gav? He's back at base, alright. I blew a hole in the wall, but it wasn't a direct hit on the tower. There they go. Well, they knocked that tower out. I don't know about you guys, but I thought this would be a little more, brutal. I thought they'd just start pumping ordnance, but I guess we have the, beta flyers today. I'm gonna bump up weapon handling a bit, because that increases accuracy of aim, and we just had something come in. Alright, well that's that.
Helicopter 1 and 2, can you start putting us down as quickly as possible?
Bump that up a little bit.
Let's land.
What? How did you already... Against machine guns? Are you kidding me? Or is it the ZSU finally going in? For the love of God. This is High Command to all forces. Be advised, we have a helo down. I repeat, we have a helo down.
Oh my fucking god.
You guys just strafed the...
Get shot at.
Well, you definitely just wounded your hostage. Just because this isn't a fun op doesn't mean you can just run around being... whatever.
Gavalor, are you doing strikes already?
Copy that. I was attacking ZSU outpost outside of the main outpost.
Copy that, thank you.
Getting you behind these hills.
Yeah, those two guys are down, but... So ZSU's still up, now they just decrewed her. So that's all of the actual AA that's been destroyed. I don't know why they aren't just at the edge, like right here, and just doing AGM strikes on everything. That's what I would have done. Just, each frickin' Apache has 8 frickin' Hellfire missiles. Just call them in, blow everything up, and then go in and go nuts. For the love of God. Yeah, technically he's supposed to be dead, but again, I want him unconscious so you can do that carry animation. Yeah, so his frickin' right leg is bleeding out now, so he could potentially just outright die, but I think one of them is bringing a body bag. And there's the frickin' A-10. Which did a gun run. I am unaware of where it did it, though. And we still have that BTR position. So it looks like the Apache landed to drop those 2 guys, and now they're going to grab the others. So some of them are wounded, but they're bandaging. Ay, ay, ay. There's the A-10 strafing one of the targets. Didn't actually manage to cook her off, though. I'm gonna pump her with a bit of fuel. But it doesn't appear to have been too effective. So I'm concerned... There's basically how this op is supposed to go, at least historically, is the A-10s with an Apache basically blew the fuck out of everything while these guys were strapped to the Apaches. After everything outside of the one area where they knew the Lance Corporal was clear, Apache 1 came in, touchdown, and the 2 guys fast roped off. Then the second Apache came in, touchdown, and the other 2 guys fast roped off. They secured the guy and then got in the Apaches and went home. But that's hard to do if one of the Apaches has already somehow died to machine gun fire. Love of God. I'm willing to just say screw it and just... I guess mess with Gavalor, because this is just embarrassing.
Linguini, do you copy?
I copy.
Do you have eyes on the friendlies, or...?
How much would I charge to attach
No,
an animal
they
to
are
a
not
room? See, but now with Gavalor doing what he's supposed to...
This mission is AWOL.
They're saying the mission's AWOL?
Copy.
Did the chopper go down?
That didn't go super well.
Yeah. If the chopper went down, that's where they're gonna be. I see them on map, they're back at base. Okay, they just respawned. And they just respawned. Yeah, get them. If you can get the medic at us, this mission is not AWOL. If you can't get the medic at us, then the mission is AWOL.
That A-10. At least Gavalor's doing well and enjoying it. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Unless they grab those other two people and they assault this on foot with the Apache providing support, there isn't going to be much of an op here. Yeah, this did not go to plan. This has definitely not gone to plan. You weren't supposed to have fuel. Otherwise, okay, so it looks like they're grabbing... They've already used a few Hellfires on what?
Copy that.
Gavs lays in the 113. I think you just dropped a GBU on it.
Gaylord, do you have a chopper again, or are you on the ground?
Well, he got that one too. Mainly the A-10 handled the armored threats, and then the frickin' Apaches would help with infantry suppression. But they got all the watchtowers. Still have a few guys here. And Lee is slowly bleeding out from a leg in his, from a wound in his leg, so...
White
I don't
smoke
know.
at my paws.
I see you.
It's like they're popping smoke, so they're going to drop the other two guys down. They're still going to try to continue this on. So, rough start. Already changes in history. Making our own frickin' universe again. Liru's world. But they're trying their best. Looks like Gav also hit the tank. So I'd say all of the armor threats in the meaty area have been taken down, except for that BTR. We got 2 tanks up here for show. We got 2 BTRs back here. But I think he's taken pretty much everything else down. Oh, we also have the BMP-2 hidden away right here. Still can't believe they lost the Apache.
Both guys on the ground.
So they're both crippled, so I think Doctor's gonna pack them.
Ground.
Meanwhile, Flying Finn should be going up and killing shit with his gunner right now.
Guys down or what?
They're on the ground, they're alive, but
Copy.
they are crippled.
Liru, I want my go back.
Copy. Weighing off.
I'll do it after the AO.
This is Gallo to ground. Be advised, I am doing numbers on this compound, so if you guys can't get your job done correctly, then I don't know what I'm going to have to do.
Yeah, Gav is literally picking and choosing every strategic position I had made
Gavalo, do you want me to lay some targets for you?
and sending shit to the Stone
I'm
Age.
on my own. I'm losing my own target.
Understood. There's not much left alive there.
I mean, there's still a lot for him to kill, but I mean, you gotta consider this. This was all meant to last Gavalor the amount of time it would take to drop 4 people off right here, have them vault the wall or breach, move in, clear out these first few buildings, find the hostage, and then leave. That's what all of this was for, was basically for the Apaches and Gavalor to shoot at stuff. But now that that's all kind of stagnated, I might have to just start bringing in random reinforcements. That was a miss. You lazed on a miss, but it looks like the AoE still got it. let's give him a warm welcome. It's because my scope is in a weird spot. There we go. So he's flying high altitude now, and he's dropping GBUs. Yep. Those bombs were a complete miss. Well, actually, they were close. It's just a little fence right here actually absorbed the damage. I think he's going to line up for a gun run now. Meanwhile, these four guys are still medicing each other.
Helicopters, keep the pressure on them. We're trying to medic ourselves and then get to the AO.
I'm going to consider moving him. Otherwise, based on the road, I'll put up reinforcements right here and just start sending them in. Let's see, Islamic State, armored. Put down a ZSU, a tank. 2 BMPs. Again, just to keep air occupied while the frickin' infantry now gotta run in and do stuff. They do realize they're firing at the compound that has the hostage, right? Why are you doing this? Are you just retarded, or do you not care anymore? Why are you firing? Where the fuck... I don't mind that guy's killing everything. I want him to kill everything. That's the point. This is a target-rich environment. But why, out of all of the areas, are they firing at the marked area? How fucked is he now? Because he was basically just set to unconscious. He's still doing okay, but he's lost a lot of blood because time's just ticking. Anything else you want to kill? You already blew that up. I'm about to grab an Igla and fucking drop him if I see him fire at this frickin' compound one more time. For the love of God. Why? Looks like Gavalor is engaging this group. Yeah, he's fighting the reinforcements. Here, so we know by now that they're over here. They just popped a frickin' whatchamacallit. Hunt IR. I'm gonna start trying to maneuver guys over to, engage the Apache. Possibly with an RPG or something. Might as well bonsai charge him. least they're getting some of them. At least this up's gonna go for a little longer. Just out of principle. So here, Gav over the AO again. Let's look at the effects he made. Still the BTR coming in. There's still a Shilka fucking with him.
Copy. Understood, ground. Ground, be advised, the main gun of Patty is overheated, so you don't have guns for at least until it cools down.
This is High Command. Be advised, the A-10 is down.
Understood, High Command.
Things just went from bad to worse.
The pilots have eject.
Oh shit, the ops a fail. For the love of God, I'm just gonna have them charge over to where that Apache is. I mean, it's up to Rube to declare the fallback. I mean, in my opinion, they already killed the hostage by literally strafing the damn buildings that it was in. Oh, for the love of God.
Are you guys hiring someone?
Send again.
I'm just gonna task my reinforcements to go kick their ass.
That's correct. That's friendly.
It looks like he traded with the Shilka.
Down, but he's crippled.
Or they got out of the Shilka. What the
And
fuck?
he's our medic, so.
What's wrong with the damn Shilka? What did they do to the medic? Did he cripple him again or something? For the love of God.
There's a shitload of people coming from the north, from our north towards.
How long till your gun has not overheated anymore?
A while. Rocket runs.
An ETA, please.
You got a big cluster. If your gun's overheated, then use the frickin' your dagger. Use your rockets or something. You have 2 missile pods. Use them. Oh, great. These guys aren't suspecting that. I'm basically sending guys to scout for that damn Apache. I don't think no one's going to realize that there's 2 guys, so that'll probably down one of them. If they're even spotted. Nope, they're spotted. They got them both. Looks like there were some wounds, though, and that's only going to slow them down more. Meanwhile, rockets are finally going in. They're a bit short. They got that squad lead.
Apache, what's your ETA?
He's working on it. At least he's trying to.
Enemy squad, northwest, west by the rocks. Keep 300 meters.
He needs to fly in a bit closer because his accuracy is terrible. Heard more machine gun fire. At this point, I'd fall back. I'd just say, fuck it, cut my losses and fall back. What's wrong with the Shilka? Something's apparently wrong with it. Alright, well. I'll have these guys stick with it for now, but... So I have that BMP-2 coming in. I'm going to use that to swat the Apache if need be. We got this ground team by the Apache now. They're going to start doing recovery operations, seeing what they can find. doesn't look good. Definitely does not look good. What a shame. What a shame. I am still hearing stray rounds.
Apache, do you copy?
We copy.
This isn't good.
Got the BMP firing? Yep.
What is your ETA your gun?
Smoke them.
Ground say again.
How long till your guns work again?
While.
What is a fucking wow?
Break us out. That's AA there. Break, AA.
Yes, they freaked out because that Shilka's right there. Even though she's decrewed, it's still gonna scare them. You just knock over a rock texture? Fucking nice one. Here, buddy, let's go chase it.
We have enemies to our northwest, west, close, 300 meters. They're out of our range. Can you take care of them? 5-man team.
Sure, we can try.
Yeah, we got these guys
Feel a
coming
little
in.
motivated. You can do it.
Ground. Mark your location of smoke. We're coming in for a rocket run.
Oh dear.
Mark with white smoke.
So they're marking their position with white smoke. And she's gonna come in for a rocket run. This should be good. There's those BMP rounds coming in. She going for the BMP? Yep. Decrewed her.
High command, this is ground command.
This is high command, send traffic.
Is it possible to do restarts?
Roger, I'd have to reset the server.
That is it's still better than...
I mean, yeah, it'll just take me 15 minutes to set everything up again. I just gotta go into missions and redo it. But if everyone wants to do it, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm up for it again.
Yeah.
Next time, Rube, how about you have the A-10 destroy assets before you attempt to move in?
How about you shut up for now and wait till debrief for this shit? Thank you.
Okay.
Guys, start,
Roger, start pulling back to base and I will do a server reset. Someone's mad. We're gonna give them another try, don't worry, but I want to teach them how to pull out of the AO as well. So you made a mistake in Arma, big whoop. Do what I did in the frickin' Iron Front. Have everyone pull back. Oh, are they just gonna outright disconnect? Okay, then. Not what I had in mind. Just firing randomly on the AO. Alright, well, I was gonna see if the Apache would get shot down, but... I guess we'll just, go to missions. Oh, I'm not logged in as an admin. Lovely. Alright, well. Fuck that then. Let's just, hell was that? Guess we'll just restart it server side. Yay! Fun stuff. So we're gonna give it a stop and then quickly restart. I'll gotta replace all the units down, but that should be fine.
From the same view as you, I saw that it couldn't see you if you were in that riverbed.
When we were on the riverbed.
Group, you definitely did not have the same view I had because I have a thermal camera with a telescopic zoom.
I prefer people stay out of the channel here. I'm gonna just give a debrief. Alright, as the server restarts, I'm just going to say what I saw. So, 2 Apaches went to the right. They lollygagged over the castle, which I thought was cool. I thought they were gonna, you know, do Apache runs, and then I saw FR get the tow rope out.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I was on the phone at the moment.
And just start dangling on the damn rope. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess you're going to land there and then have the Apaches do stuff, which is fine. Then the first Apache went way too close and got frickin' schmacked because it went near the actual, like, dedicated AA, which was just a Shilka. And actually managed to get shot down, which I guess I'll just not spawn in any dedicated AA because I wanted there to be at least a minor threat, but whatever.
Yeah, we got shot instantly.
Yeah, it was on 15% accuracy, so you must have been flying in a direct, like, front thing, easy to lead, because...
We were pretty close.
Yeah.
Low?
Like, this is the easiest difficulty settings I've ever made, and I'm really shocked that we had people get shot down tonight, but...
Well,
whatever,
can surprise you.
Yeah. After that, we had an Apache down. Other Apache hung back, landed the other 2 guys. Then the other Apache killed the hostage because you shot at where he was in and collapsed the building. So great.
Fucking hell, that was a good
Then Gavalor died, and then we decided to call it. So yay, we're gonna redo that.
How did Gavalor die?
He got shot at.
Lucky shot by the GSO, was 2 kilometers up, but unfortunately I got hit, so yeah, shit happens.
Apparently you need to hold S while rappelling.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Nobody
told me
S goes down, W goes up.
You know what? For the next
No, I
time,
just pressed
Apaches
rappel and then fell off.
Just land and let us off. Don't repel. Repel
You-
always goes
I mean,
wrong
here's the deal.
somehow.
Here's the deal. How this was done realistically was the A-10 started.
Compound.
Yeah, the A-10 started strafing everything outside of the compound. The Apaches, for any armor targets outside, took them out with Hellfires. Then they basically used their 20mm to murder everything around the core area where the hostage was. Then they landed a 1-by-1 inside the compound, dropped off their own 2 guys. 2 guys secured the package, and then they all bailed out. And then, boom, done.
Difference was that the armored contact they were facing was technicals on the BMP. Just pointed it out. BMPs kill Apaches.
Oh shit.
Really easily. Yeah, that's why we had. That's why we had to break off.
Kills in that BMP really easily as well.
Yeah, the BMP was dead and the BTR. They both died. Even the tank died.
So what was the problem?
Wait, the BMP was
Flying in, we took fire from the stuff, so we break off.
And you did.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why we never got shot down.
Yeah, and I'm the fucking pilot. My job is to keep you and me safe. And the fucking flying thing.
I guess I'm just gonna have to make this like PS4 easy.
We're not going to go in there, and if we start taking heavy fire from things that can kill us, ignore it.
Well,
small arms fire. Yeah, small arms fire is not the thing, but when the big stuff was shooting, there was big stuff shooting. Specifically, the BMP could shoot us.
Can I then just ask why in the first run you guys were saying, "Can you see something? Can you see something? Can you see something?" And we're not firing one single shot. I could see him from miles away.
Rube, you do understand that when you start firing an autocannon,
I'm just gonna stop because they're embarrassing, TSB. That's all I'm gonna say. Not from what they did, you know. Those are mistakes. Shit happens. But the fact that they're just arguing with each other in a debrief, that's the embarrassing part. So I'm going to put myself over here. We're going to completely remake that AO. And this time I'm only going to spawn things as big as BTRs. I thought BMPs would be nice because that would give them something to shoot with Hellfires. But apparently they don't know what staying far away and bombing everything from afar means. So, yeah. Let's just reset this damn thing, shall we? Infantry.